Welcome back to the base.
Hey, welcome back to the Basement Yard Podcast. It's Frank Alvarez here. I'm here with my buddy Joe Santagato. We're going to talk about things that make us chuckle, make us laugh. How you doing?
Ew, dude.
No, you didn't like it?
How you doing?
How you,
First of all, that wasn't your voice. That's not how you speak.
Who was it?
God knows. Mr. Rogers' version of you. I don't know.
It's so funny. I've been seeing stuff like TikToks recently of like, it's like people that like answer people in like podcast voice. And it's like, God damn, I think I was guilty of that for a long time.
You have a podcast voice?
I think there have been times in our friendship, our illustrious friendship that has spanned 3 decades now, technically 4 if we're counting.
We're not. How?
90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, bitch. Where you would say to me like, oh, sometimes talking to you is like talking to like an office worker.
Yeah, because I'll ask you a simple question, and I'll be like, yo, like, is it cool if I bring this weekend or something? You'd be like, well, I gotta check my schedule, and I'm like, just talk to me like a person.
I do talk to you like a person.
No,
It's just,
you water cooler like I'm
no,
a
because
fucking
you
stranger.
want it to be like, hey, what's up, bitch? Let's fucking do hard fucking fun times or shit. Like you want. I don't know what.
What is that?
I don't know. But that's what you do.
That's not what I want.
It's Mustache Joe. Mustache
No.
Joe is a fucking renegade. He's absolutely out there.
Are you wearing purple shoes?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't.
Do you like them?
You don't really see purple shoes often.
I like them. I have 2 pairs of purple shoes.
Do you really?
Yeah, bitch.
What's the other purple ones?
Pair of purple New Balances that Danny LaPriere gave me years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 pairs, purple shoes.
Wow.
Ask me how many pairs of white shoes I have.
I'm gonna 2.
1. You got it.
Got it.
Yeah. But I think in the past I had podcast voice, but since like certain things, I also don't think you realize you're very forgetful with certain things, and you're a little fucking dumb bitch sometimes.
Thank you.
Well,
What do you mean I'm a dumb bitch?
like yesterday we were talking, and you're like, all right, well tomorrow we spent all day Monday figuring out the schedule. We spent all day Monday figuring out the schedule, and then it was all day 5 minutes. And then you wrote it down. We put it in calendars. And then yesterday you're like, all right, yeah, well, we're doubling up tomorrow. I'm like, fucking no, we're not.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
news to me.
Yeah.
So
It was a misspeak. Mistake.
that's not mistake. It probably was.
I misspoke.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. I
Is
don't
that
know.
Hannah Montana?
Is it? Or is it Hillary Duff?
Oh, I don't know.
Tomato, you know.
Well, no, they're very different.
Are they?
Yeah, Hillary Duff's got the fucking ping pong poom.
What is that? Is that the porchetta?
Yeah.
Wow, does she?
Yeah, she
I
does.
haven't seen. I know Becca was watching How I Met Your Father, and she's in it. It's a show on Hulu.
That's not the.
I don't think I've
It's not the
seen
show though, right?
How I Met Your Father.
Yeah, no, it's Mother though, isn't it?
Listen to me, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
They did a revival, like a new one,
Oh.
with Hillary Duff.
Ew.
Where have you been?
Well, I don't watch shit remakes of shows.
I don't either. My fucking dumb wife does.
How I Met Your Father. Wouldn't it be the same show?
I don't know. It's I listen. People swear by that show. I would rather another hole in the ass than fucking watch that show.
I've watched like episodes of it. I just like that they're in a bar, and that there's a gay guy fucking all the women.
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris.
And PH,
Yeah.
really throwing that fucking wiener around.
Yeah, and it's funny because like that's not what's happening.
He's not doing that.
You know what I mean? Like
he's
not,
throwing his wiener into other people who have wieners.
Apparently not a very nice man.
And PH?
Yeah.
He's a mean gay man.
Well, gay doesn't have anything to do with if he's nice
know,
or
but
not,
I'm just
Joey.
listing
You
his
fucking
superlatives.
cancel.
I'm listing his superlatives.
Cancel. That's timeout. What's cancel? That was Wakanda. I was gonna go T. No. What is
That's not a T. That's an X. Just move forward.
cancel?
Okay.
You've been canceled. That's careful.
Illuminati?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Remember we went to that show that he hosted, and like in between commercials, he was like really not nice.
I honestly don't remember much about that.
Really?
day.
I remember quite a bit. I remember it was hosted every week. They did a guest host, and it was hosted that week by Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Yikes.
This was before he shot someone.
Well, accidentally.
Well, someone was shot. Well,
Oh,
I don't know.
so, but yeah, I never liked How I Met Your Mother. or fucking
It was okay.
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, I never too much science and like too much quip and funny laugh track stuff. I'm not into it.
Can I ask you? I was gonna ask if I could ask a question, but as you said, this is a podcast, open forum for asking questions.
Yeah.
Preferably ones that might make us chuckle. What is like a old-timey sitcom or something that was kind of like before our time that's just like a feel-good show for you?
Seinfeld.
Okay, fucking Seinfeld Nazi, like something else. You can have another fucking part of your personality. Your whole personality is Seinfeld.
No, it's not.
Yes, it fucking is.
No, it isn't.
You had a giant drawing in print framed in your old apartment
Yes.
of all the Seinfeld characters.
Yeah. It was like a lot of stuff.
You had Fusilli Joe on a fucking...
Keith got me that
on
for
display.
Christmas.
You had an ass man, fucking a vanity plate.
I think that was also a gift from Keith.
You had a pillow.
Keith.
Okay. Obviously, Keith is in tune with what his fucking brother likes. That makes him a good person. That shows us that you have one fucking layer to your personality.
Okay, and you like fucking tea and fucking stupid baseball hats, so shut up.
Whoa.
Like, you're this fucking eclectic person.
I believe I'm a little more eclectic.
We get it, dude.
Why? You read books about billionaires, you fucking loser?
Listen, dumb. First of all, you literally are tea and Megazords. How's that make you feel?
That's a fair.
You're Pikachu and Oolong tea, bro.
Listen,
That's it.
Listen,
That's all there is there.
Listen to me.
Like, you're so deep.
It is one of the most complex forms of tea oolong because the range of oxidation could be anywhere from like 10 to 90%, Joey.
Whatever, dude.
But fucking have some more to you.
Also, let's get into this. That's cultural appropriation, all right?
Cultural appropriation.
The tea's not for you.
I'm not sitting there.
The tea's not for you.
No. Tea's for the world, bitch. I'm not sitting there and fucking, doing like a full like Chinese tea ceremony.
Yeah, I think you are, though.
Am I? Am I doing that?
Who's to say?
What do you do with your spare time? Sit there and drink like a fucking lush? You ever? I'm putting fucking oolong black, green, whites into me. And you're... What? Yeah, that's right, bitch. And you're just putting fucking like, hazy IPA, sour IPA, a fucking double barrel shotgun, maybe. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
You're a bitch.
I like things that are a little more off the beaten path, Joey.
Megazord collecting? Yeah, that's off the beaten path.
Careful.
You know who's on that path?
Down there.
You know who's on the path that you are on?
Whom?
8-year-olds.
Yeah, well, maybe I like to remain a child at heart. Maybe the way this world beats us down makes me feel like I need to hold on to my innocence that I had when I was 8-year-olds playing with fucking Beetleborgs, okay? Maybe I need to remember the good old days where the only thing I had to worry about was getting up in the morning, playing with my friends, going to school, hating my teacher, and then coming home and eating some fucking kid cuisine. What do you think about? You sit there and you revel in the horrors and the evils of the world, and you're like, wow, this is something I need to talk about with my therapist. Fuck you and your therapist. How about that?
Fuck you and your therapist.
Yeah, well, you'll come for me.
My therapist was on this episode, by the way.
What?
Therapist was on this episode, so she was talking about stuff.
Okay.
Don't move forward. They won't see this, but we're gonna move forward with that. I needed to get into something because I mentioned it on the previous Patreon episode.
Yes,
if
you
you're not
did.
on the Patreon, then you're a sack of shit.
Patreon.com/basement baby.
But so I mentioned this Ariana Grande. Frankie has no idea what's going on.
I don't know. Here's what I know about Ariana Grande. You ready?
There's new news. Do you know any new news?
I literally know nothing that is new news.
Okay.
I'll name the things off about her that I know.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay.
I don't care what you know because
Got-
it's zero.
Gotcha. Okay. In the grand scheme of things, it is irrelevant.
She was married to a guy.
Okay.
You definitely don't know who it was because I barely know who it is. I think everyone barely knows
What's
who it
his
is.
name?
Dalton.
That name sucks.
Okay, but they got a
Surprise, was he white?
Gomez. He was Hispanic.
Whoa, wait a sec.
Yeah.
Dalton Gomez?
Yeah, I think that was his name.
What kind of shit is that?
I don't know. It's very like one of the widest names.
Is he from the area like
I have no more
South
information.
Texas?
I don't have the
South
information.
California.
Don't have information, Frank.
Okay.
But so she was dating this guy, right? Dating. They were married.
Married to Dalton Gomez.
Then she pulls up to like Wimbledon and she's not wearing a ring.
Uh-oh.
Right? So she's not wearing a ring, so it's like,
Was she wearing like fucking like cat paws and stuff like that?
What?
That's what you don't remember that? We knew someone who went to like the same, whether like orthodontist or like a doctor that she went to, or they shared a space for a period of time, and they said that she would legitimately sit there and wear cat ears and be like meow.
What the fuck?
You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande confirmed kitty cat.
Well, whatever.
But anyway,
if the leash fits.
So that's
seems
literally not an expression and also weird. But anyway, Ariana Grande, right? So she pulls up to Wimbledon. Mm-hmm. She's not wearing her wedding ring, and she has like faded eyebrows. People are dyeing their eyebrows. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, stop.
What does the faded eyebrows have to do with things?
It just was a thing I saw.
Of course, you have to break down her physical appearance. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So once she shows up without her wedding ring, people are like, is she not married anymore? What's going on? Then all these reports coming out that she's now dating a dude who also, she's shooting Wicked right now for like something, Broadway? I don't fucking know.
Defying Gravity.
So she was shooting that, and people are like, oh, it's her co-star that she's now dating. And that dude was married with a kid, and then he left his wife around the same time, apparently, that she got the divorce, and now they're doing a thing and they're dating now. Right? So that's the tea. That's the tea. Ew, I just said that.
That's a lot of tea to ingest. That's
you want the biggest part of this tea?
Oh, give me the tea bag, baby.
This is him.
Get the fuck out of here. What is that? Is that a fucking Pixar character?
This is the guy, dude.
Is that not AI generated?
No, this is him.
Whom?
He also played.
I feel like we should be using gender neutral pronouns here.
He's a he's a Broadway guy, and he played SpongeBob on Broadway.
Oh,
which is not good. Which is worse.
One.
Yeah.
SpongeBob was on Broadway?
Apparently, there was like a live action SpongeBob.
What was the show about?
SpongeBob.
She was previously on Nickelodeon. Maybe it's like she makes him only dress up as SpongeBob, where she's just like, flip my Krabby Patty.
Don't know if you can say that. But then, right? So this happens, right?
So she's dating SpongeBob.
She's dating SpongeBob.
And who was married?
And she's Sandy Cheeks.
Who was married with a kid.
He was married to a woman he had a kid with her. The kid's not even one.
Oh, okay.
And he left her something for Ariana Grande. Right?
I mean,
so then
are we sure his old wife didn't leave him? Because
we don't know.
We don't know, right?
No, we do know. He left her. But then there was all these reports about a lot of this overlapping type of
this sounds about, I mean, timelines tend to be questionable when stuff like this happens, i.e. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Peter
Dinklage?
No, what I said Peter. Why did I call him Peter David?
I don't know.
Pete Davidson.
Okay, Peter Davidson, yes.
Peter David.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was dating Larry David's daughter.
Before Ariana Grande, I believe.
When they went public, the girl found out like 3 days after they broke up that they were dating. Overlap.
So it's just like you can trace. It's one of those things where it's like, like 6 degrees of separation. You can trace back to like the dawn of time if you were to just follow her overlapping dating history.
Well, it just, people think that like, So here's what people are speculating, that she seduced on set this man, and he had wife.
Doesn't look like it would be fucking hard.
He had wife and kid, and he was like, fuck that.
Who did he play in Wicked? One of the Lollipop Guild?
That's not. Are they in Wicked?
I don't know. I've never seen the show.
That's actually a great question. Who would he be?
Who would? You've seen Wicked multiple times.
Multiple times.
In addition to Seinfeld, it's the other part of your personality you talk about.
Ethan Slater.
Wait, his name is Ethan Slater? Hold on. That's his real name?
Do you know who that is?
No, but is that his real name?
Yeah.
Well, we found the smoking gun.
Why?
He's got a sick name, dude.
Ethan Slater.
Fucking Ethan Slater. Dude,
it's almost like Slayer.
That goes so much farther than his fucking boyish, crew neck sweater wearing charm.
It's the smoking gun.
That's what it is. Dude, look at me.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay.
Jokes. We're going to put jokes aside for a sec. Pause on the podcast.
Okay.
My name is Frank Alvarez. Right? What would you say I am on a scale of like good looking?
Please don't make me.
All right. I would, but now I look the same, but my name is like fucking Viper Strikes. You gonna tell me that doesn't make me look better looking?
Viper Strikes.
Yeah.
It could be the worst name you could possibly
I
think
mean, all right.
Viper Strikes.
Yeah, but like if I walk into the room and I'm like, hey, how's it going? I'm Frank Alvarez. You'll be like, oh, all right, fine. And I'm like, what's up? My name is Viper Strikes. You're like, whoa, dude. Ethan Slater? That's a sick name.
One time, someone used my pictures and we were catfishing people on Facebook, and their name was Nate Sane. And I was like, that's fucking fire.
That's fucking awesome.
That's a sick name.
You know, think about it. I've talked about what my porn name would be if my name was just like, you know, like Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackson Hardgrave. Yeah.
Hardgrave?
Hargrave. Sure. Yeah.
Hard.
Oh, yeah. I like hard better.
Hardgrave.
I like it harder better. So I would say...
You like it harder?
A slip of the mouth. It's fine. I would say my...
Not an expression.
Okay.
Slip of the mouth isn't a thing.
Slip of the...
Freudian slip. Maybe you like it hard.
Wait.
Freudian? How do you say that?
Freudian.
Freudian?
Yes.
I thought it was Freudian.
No, Freudian.
Freudian.
That's fraudulent.
It's close. It's a
Very
mix.
close.
Freudian.
Sigmund Freudian. That's who it's based off of.
Sigmund Freud.
Ian.
No. Is his name Sigmund Freud?
No, that's why they call it a Freudian slip.
No.
Sigmund Freudian.
No, his name is Sigmund Freud.
I got you. I wanted to see if I'd get you.
Oh,
You were the dumb one there. It's that fucking 12-year-old psychology class you took at Yale.
That sentence doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Oxymoron.
You're the big moron. You're so just I'm fucking fried, dude.
Anyway, Ariana Grande is dating SpongeBob, dude.
Dude, kind of crazy. I'm not done talking about this.
Oh, good for him, though.
Obviously.
Well, not good for him. He's going to regret that.
Why?
You think they're going to last forever? Come on, man.
Can I ask you a serious question? Of like the major stars that are of like the, you know, like directors, actors, singers, Broadway stars, what would be the worst person to like date or marry for you?
Probably just like, you know, the guy who does like the lights or something. I don't know.
No. I'm not. They're not major stars, although they are big. You know, they're a part of it, and they make it. You know, the magic come true or whatever they say. I'm saying, like, of the ones I just named.
Oh yeah.
I mean, who would be the most obnoxious to be with?
Yeah, I mean the Broadway ones are probably
Broadway, right?
Yeah, probably tough. Yeah.
You'd wake up in the morning and be like, I made eggs. I made these and these. Like, it'd be fucking too much.
They'd be like, oh, I'm tired. You know, people go like this when they're tired.
Oh my god, dude! When I was in high school, I did the musical theater, and it was the most concentrated fucking group of like theater kids that you would ever fucking see in your entire life.
Where? At the school play?
Yeah, but I'm saying like like the caricature of like what it has become. Of like, you know, the idea of like the theater kid, that's really, really, really what it was. So like their time hanging out, like when we had parties, like our friends,
Yeah.
we would play beer pong, we would fucking, you know, do stupid shit, draw on each other, whatever.
Draw on each other?
When people fall asleep, you draw on them.
No, you did that. I've never drawn on someone.
No, Keith and Josh did it. Davino did it.
You drew, or was it Josh?
Josh and Keith drew on everyone and themselves, and they didn't draw on me to make it seem like it was me. It's fucking genius.
That is genius.
But they would legitimately hang out and drink, and it would like one person would stand up and like start singing a fucking show tune from like,
And
you
do,
know,
like, a
like Hello
monologue?
Dolly. Yeah. It was, oh my God. It was.
You would do that? Would you?
I wouldn't do that.
But how do you know that happened? You were there?
Because I've seen it. There were times I had parties or I went to a party and
You
they
went
were
to
there.
a theater party.
I did, and it was as fucking miserable as you could imagine.
Wow. Did you guys sing show tunes and
By
shit?
you guys, you mean them?
I feel like you did. You're
No.
there.
No.
Yeah.
No, I can attest because people would sing show tunes from like fucking, you know, like shows I had never heard of.
That's so weird.
It was very, very weird and uncomfortable.
Yeah. Although drawing dicks on your friends' faces is also weird too.
Somehow less weird.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
So here's my next question for you.
Okay.
I'm dominating the show right now, man.
Yeah. I've been being cucked this whole time.
Of all the SpongeBob characters, Who would you date?
Sandy Cheeks.
Think so?
Doesn't she have big fat ass?
I don't remember. I think
thinking
she
of the wrong
does. I
character?
think she does.
SpongeBob would be like way down there.
Wait, I've dated a couple Patricks in my life. Well, female.
What?
Just like dummies.
Tell us about your ex-boyfriend Patrick, dude.
I've never dated any boys.
Dummies, you said.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you dated any Squidwards? I don't think I know anyone that miserable.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think I did.
Ooh, what about Mrs. Puff?
Nah.
Pearl?
I don't know. How would I
yeah.
classify a pearl? Just
I
like
don't even
overly
know.
cheery, or are we going with the obvious size?
No, I'm gonna. I was gonna say, did she cry a lot on that show or something?
Yeah, for her dad.
For her dad?
Yeah, like daddy.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, yeah. What was the question?
Who would you date from SpongeBob?
Oh, yeah, Sandy. I mean, I think it's the obvious choice, right?
I would say so. That seems like it would be.
Is there like a hot hottie on SpongeBob?
Hot hottie on SpongeBob?
I don't think so.
I can't think of anyone. Squilliam? It was like
Oh.
Squidward's brother or cousin or rival squid. And he's like the mustache.
Yeah, I do remember that actually. No, that's not happening.
Do you know? I don't know if I've ever told you this. So the episode that Squilliam, the first episode that he's in, is the one with the sweet, sweet victory.
Yeah.
I actually pitched that as our 5th grade graduation song.
What?
My mom, when they were, because my mom.
What? We're in 5th grade.
Yeah.
You're going into the school pitching ideas as a 5th grader.
My mom was in the PTA. She was very involved.
Your mom was the PTA.
She was part of the fucking, the La
Yeah.
Cosa Nostra that ran the whole thing. You
The
know what I'm
Illuminati
talking
of
about?
that school.
Yeah.
She was leading it.
And she was like, we can't find like any songs. Because remember, for our year, we did 3 songs. One for Stefan, our dead friend.
Okay.
That's true.
I know, but clean it up. Jesus Christ.
Our deceased friend. Is that better?
Yeah. Yes, our friend who passed.
Another for like an American themed song,
What songs did we do?
And then there was the Wind Beneath My Wings, which was like to the parents,
Yeah, why did they make us sing at graduation?
Made us sing thrice.
That's too many songs.
A lot of songs.
Damn,
dude.
I did a performance. I don't even remember doing this.
Yeah, I remember. And I remember they purposefully like put like the people that like couldn't sing like in the back.
Yeah, like, get back there.
It's like get
freak.
over there.
Yeah.
Get over there, you. Hey, Duncan, back row.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's a joke for us.
He's not watching. What, where, and how? What songs did we sing?
World's Greatest was fourth
grade. Yeah.
Yikes.
We sang World's Greatest by
Robert
Kelly.
No, just Robert.
And then, but we did sing Celine Dion.
Wind Beneath My Wings.
No, Because You Loved Me. We did. I think.
Because you love me.
I'm pretty sure we did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Wind Beneath My Wings was one of them. That might have been the one for Stefan. And then there was another one. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But when they were trying to pick the songs, my mom was like, I can't think of any like song. Like no one's able to come up with like a good song. And I was like, oh, it was around the time that episode came out. I was like, oh, why like use the song from SpongeBob? And my mom was like, what? And I was like, yeah, the song from SpongeBob. And this was at the time of fucking Kazaa, BearShare, LimeWire. So I went and tried to download like 6 versions of it, and I just got a ton of viruses.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Why did you pitch that song?
That song is fucking awesome.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with 5th grade graduation. Singing to our parents about sweet victory.
Fucking, what were the other ones that we did? Because You Loved Me really has to do with graduation.
It has to do with your parents loved me, and now I could. What do you mean? It's directly involved.
I guess you might be right there, and I might have to concede. But
Thank you.
but I think that would have been a 6th song. What would you have rather done? What would have encapsulated our time as 5th graders singing?
Pokemon theme song.
Man,
Gotta catch 'em all.
you ain't fucking kidding.
Yeah, I still have vivid memories of you in the talent show.
Was that 2nd grade? I think it was 2nd grade.
I don't know why I remember that so vividly. Like, I don't remember anything from that year, but I remember that. And I do remember 2nd grade. That was Miss Macchio.
Yeah.
I remember Dennis was in the back of our classroom for some reason.
Probably got like in-house suspension or something.
But like it was like the end of the day, and I like went over to say hi to him, and Miss Mac,
man,
I thought she was gonna fucking throw me out the window.
Yeah.
She's like, "This is my friend. You don't talk."
Yeah,
damn, old bitch, chill out.
She had you teed up, ready to
What's
fucking
wrong
kill
with
you. Yeah, no.
Also, you remember that? Remember we had like like an Indian kid come to our class like later on in the year, and it was like his first day.
Was his name like Simon or something like that?
I don't know. I mean, if it was, that probably, But anyway, I remember being like, oh, it's a new kid. I'm going to like pair up with him to like write. She's like, oh, pair up with people. So I went right up to him. I was like, dude, I'll work with you.
Yeah, I remember that.
So Frankie's like, the fuck, dude? So I went up to the new kid and I was like, hey, man, I'll work with you, whatever. Then it was like we went back to our normal desks, and then it was time to do that again for a different thing, and he fucking picked somebody else. I was like, bitch.
Who did he pick? Someone fucking better than you.
I guess. I was
He
like,
knew
what
you
the fuck, dude?
knew you were a backstabbing bastard. That's why.
No one was stabbing any backs.
Meanwhile, I was fucking stuck with Vigelli, his fucking diseased face.
Diseased
I don't know. It looked weird.
Second grade, guys. This is a second grader that he's talking about.
Bro, what? We were in second grade,
I
too.
also don't know who I don't know why you're saying that, because he looked like a normal person.
He
to
did,
me.
but...
He had a bowl cut. That I remember.
You're going to tell me that doesn't come with some internal bleeding?
It could... I feel like you're just saying stuff now, and I don't want to be part of it.
I'm doing all right. Yeah.
We're gonna cut to it. We have some...
There you go.
I'm fucking flustered,
This is
dude.
a fucking good day, man.
Yeah. We do have some sponsors for today. The first one being Hair Story. Hair Story is great. I've been using it for the past couple of weeks. Okay, I got it in my shower. Also have one of those suction cup shelves in my shower now. It's awesome. I love it. But anyway, I have the Hair Story in there. Using the new wash is the first of its kind. I only like to use like soaps and shampoos and stuff like that I know are like from these companies that don't use harmful things. I don't try to buy like the big corporations type of stuff. And this is why I love Hair Story and why I've been using it. And it's great. This is like shampoo, but it's actually good for your hair. The ingredients are aloe vera, sunflower seed oil, jojoba seed oil, which don't even ask me what that is. I have no idea. And evening primrose oils. Okay, these ingredients help balance, soothe, strengthen, nourish, and clean your hair versus stripping your hair of the natural oils like the other shampoos do. So, like I said, it is shampoo, but it's actually good for your hair. It's not going to be damaging in any sort of way. It's not going to strip the oils from your hair, and it's all natural. It's good for your hair and the environment. 100% biodegradable, 100% recyclable pouch packaging. They are part of the 1% for the planet, donating 1% of the 8-ounce New Wash sales to water-related issues. So it's a great company. I love using it. It makes my hair feel great, and I'm growing my hair out now. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but I need it to be a little luscious, so I'm using the right things. If you're ready to experience the healthiest, happiest hair ever, then head to hairstory.com and use the code BASEMENT to enjoy 20% exclusive savings when you try New Wash for yourself. That's HAIRSTORY.com. And use the code BASEMENT to save 20% today. Your hair will thank you for it. Okay? And we also have Simply Safe. Simply Safe is professional monitoring, 24/7 live guard protection. Keep your house safe, okay? Frankie has Simply Safe. He puts it in his house, and it's great. It's a 24/7 live guard protection. It's made possible by the new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, available with the Fast Protect monitoring plan. So yeah, 24/7, you have people watching your stuff. If something happens, the proper authorities will be alerted. They will assess whether it's a actual break-in or fire or whatever the case may be, and then send the proper authorities there. So it's great to have, people in your corner like that, and not just nothing happening if your house is burning down in the middle of the night. Just saying. But yeah, right now, you guys can get a special 20% off any Simply Safe system when you sign up for a free month trial at Fast Protect of Fast Protect monitoring. This special offer is a limited one, so it's a limited time only. Go to simplysafe.com/basement. That is SIMPLISAFE.com/basement. There's no safe like Simply Safe. So Go out there and get yourself a nice home security system through Simply Safe. Okay, folks? There you go.
And while you're sitting there and you're safe and secure in your home, why not pop over to Patreon, patreon.com/thebasementyard. Folks, listen, we can't thank you enough. You have gotten the Basement Yard into the top 8 podcasts in the world on Patreon. And we can't thank you. Legitimately, it makes our hearts big and fat. Not in the unhealthy way, in the good, lovable way. So go to patreon.com/thebasementyard. You sign up today. You get these weekly episodes 1 week in advance. You sign up for that first tier. And then that second tier, that's where you get exclusive, XXX exclusive. Not XXX, because that's Vin Diesel's not in it. Neither is Ice Cube, and there's no porn. But that's where you get insane, kind of a little more off the beaten path episodes of the Patreon, where we talk about really anything and anything that our heart desires. So patreon.com/thebasementyard. Thank you for getting us over 24,000. We're creeping toward 25. If we keep doing that, Joe and I have some stuff in the works to thank you guys for getting us there. So we appreciate it. We love it. We are so grateful, and we want all the hugs in the world. But listen, we can't hug you all because we'd end up with like leprosy or something. So patreon.com/thebasementyard. Sign up today.
Bro, speaking of, have you seen like
Florida, babe?
There's a lot of like leprosy now.
People are tagging me in it. They're like,
you jinxed it.
I fucking jinxed it. It's Florida. They don't count.
Of course it counts.
Why? They're their own world. What? When something bad happens there, it's like, oh, it's our country. When something good happens there, oh, sorry, other way around. Something good happens there, we're like, we love Florida. Bad, it's like, fucking, let them figure it out.
Yeah, that's what you just did.
I didn't do that.
You just did it.
I did a little bit, but,
yeah.
you know, it's Florida.
It's leprosy is what it is.
What? Now,
skin?
what happens?
I get that and lupus mixed up. I don't know what either of them are. So I don't even know what I'm getting mixed up because I don't know what they are.
Lupus.
Lupus?
We have the answer.
Selena Gomez has lupus. Had lupus? Has lupus?
I think it's I don't think it's something that you get rid of. It's something that she had to get like a kidney donation, didn't she?
Also, Selena Gomez?
She's got something else instead of lupus. I'm not going to say what it is. Boopus.
Yeah, she's got lupus.
Boopus.
Selena Gomez does not have lupus. She's got lupus.
Yeah, well.
In a respectful manner, we're saying that.
He's making fun of her lupus.
No one's making fun of her lupus.
But
I'm saying when I think of lupus, I think of Selena Gomez. I know that she's struggling with that, but I'm also saying that she looks great and she's got lupus.
Look up the difference between leprosy and lupus.
Let's look up lupus.
Leprosy makes people look like...
It's an autoimmune disease that can cause joint pains, fever, skin rashes, and organ damage.
And that's lupus.
That's lupus.
Okay, that's tough. Autoimmune, listen, that's fucking...
Leprosy. I am not even going to pretend.
You spelled it with like leopard, or I think it's leprosy. L-E-P.
Got it, dude.
Gotcha.
It's a chronic bacterial infection. It affects the skin and various nervous systems of the body, particularly the peripheral nerves.
Fingers and like toes and shit?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that sucks.
Leprosy.
Doesn't it make people look like all...
Discolored patches of skin. Growths on the skin, thick, stiff, or dry skin.
Do me a favor. Hit images.
Don't.
For me, I don't want to see it, but just do it and report back.
It just looks like lesions. But these are always like the worst cases.
I'm always afraid. Stop scrolling. Once you scroll further than that,
okay, what the hell is that?
Oh my god, that's got something else.
This is not even leprosy.
Is that a hand or a foot?
It's a hand, but it looks like it was caught in some sort of crushing machine.
Yikes. Yeah, those Floridians, man, they're going through it.
Yeah, they got leprosy.
Where does it come from?
The earth, man. Where does any disease come from? What do you want me to answer?
Well, some come from animals, some come from plants.
No, I don't. What are you going to do with that information?
Stay away from those animals or plants, Joey. What do you think? Come on. It's an easy answer right there.
Boopus. She's got boopus.
She does.
Big boopus.
Yeah. But not big boopus. I guess also, but also who's got some big fat problems on their hands right now? It's our former homegirl Lizzo.
Oh, I don't know if you could say big fat problems when you're talking about that. People are going to think that you're...
Man. All right. Let's back up a little bit. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, Lizzo's in hot water.
I didn't mean that. God damn it.
It's okay, Frank.
No, we're going to watch this. Watch this. You know who does have big fat...
Oh, is this editing?
This is
okay,
editing.
cool.
Stop.
Okay, go. Leave this all in, Josh.
Josh.
Frankie said that. That's so fucked up.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Because she's being accused of...
I mean, the issues at hand are larger than life.
large. Is it? You can't, I don't know if you can say that.
She has some pretty pressing issues. Is that better for you then, Joey?
Whoa, dude.
Lizzo is facing allegations.
Yeah.
In a
Some
recent
of them are so weird.
in a recent lawsuit. That is from, I think it's like former dancers or kind of people that were on tour with her.
Yeah, Lizzo's in hot water because she was making her dancers allegedly
This is what it says. Allegedly.
suck bananas out of like a stripper's who banger. And yo, dude, I was reading it. It's crazy. Like, look.
So there are other allegations as well. A lot of fat shaming allegations. Which,
Bro, they went to Amsterdam. They were at a club called Banana Bar, and she
that's
reportedly.
exactly what an Amsterdamian.
Is that right?
I don't know.
She began inviting cast members to take turns touching the new performers.
Okay, don't do that, please. Ew, why do you go right? What's that one?
I was being inclusive.
So you were touching all the new performers.
Catching dildos launched from performers' vaginas.
How do you
Launch one?
hold on?
These are some of the strongest. What kind of Kegels?
Is this fucking Kegel? What kind of air they got behind that thing? Is it like the Blob where you jump on one side of it and it shoots out the other?
Someone jumps on their stomach and it's like comes out and someone's got to catch it.
Yeah.
It's like catching like a fucking bow and arrow. It's like
Yeah, exactly. It's like in all those fucking action movies where someone shoots something and they just fucking bang.
Yeah. So anyway, so they went to a strip club in Amsterdam.
Banana room.
Yeah, and it says he began inviting cast members to touching the new performers, catching dildos launched from the performers' vaginas, and eating bananas protruding from the performers' vaginas. Can I ask a question?
Listen.
Why you got bananas in your stuff?
I mean, I think that's one of the more phallic foods that people often play with, I guess is the term.
Yeah, but not to be eaten. You're not a banana holder.
It's still a banana, Joey. If you keep the fucking peel on it, you could still eat the inside. It's like an avocado. Just wash the outside off.
You can't eat a banana out of a stripper's puds.
Listen, what happened to the good old days of like going to like a show and a woman comes out in a brassiere and a fucking feathery boa and people lose their goddamn minds?
Frankie, you've never been to a show like that.
What happened to those days where men were men and women were women? You know? But like
Where women wore triangular bras.
yeah, it's like
Points like this.
you know what this reminds me of? Professional wrestling, and I'll tell you why.
Just so we're clear,
Well, yeah,
you think that Lizzo making her dancers eat
no,
pussy bananas?
No. I'm not speaking on Miss Zoe, whatever Lizzo's real name is.
I think she just got one name.
I'm not like Seal and McLovin.
Do you know what her name is?
No, that's why I'm just calling her Miss
It's got to be like Elizabeth or something.
Elizabeth Orion.
Her name is Melissa Jefferson.
Lizzo.
Oh, Lissa.
I guess that makes sense.
Melizzo.
I'm not speaking on these allegations against Lizzo.
Yeah.
I'm saying the whole like we're out and let's shove a fucking banana
in our stuff.
and have someone eat it out. Reminds me of professional wrestling. Yes, I would say that.
When did that happen in professional wrestling?
No, I'm saying like this, Joey. Who's one of your favorite professional wrestlers of all time?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay, give me top 5.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Jeff Hardy.
There it is. It's like Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, you see him once dive off the top rope through a table. It's like, whoa. The next time you're like, do a fucking ladder. The next time you're like, jump on a higher ladder. Then you're like, jump off the fucking Titantron. When's this going to stop? When the guy's jumping from the atmosphere and doing a swanton bomb?
Someone's done that, you know.
Not a swanton.
That's true.
But, like, you know, why do we need to resort to bananas and various fucking fruits and phallic vegetables being shoved in and out of shamts?
Apparently also she like made one of the people of her security team like get on stage and she like pulled his pants down and hit him with whips.
I've seen that at a strip club. That's not that bad.
No, but you can't make people do that.
You can't. Yes, you can't make people do that. But you know, I've seen like that's compared to everything else. People catching fucking flying projectiles.
Badgered a member of her security team to get on stage where she pulled down his pants and hit him with whips. The next week, the plaintiffs say Lizzo took her dance team out without telling them they were going to a nude cabaret bar in Paris. So she just wants to be around the privates.
From what it sounds like, because
Allegedly,
there are other allegations in there that reportedly
alleged allegations
claimed alleged allegations.
That could be true or not.
That could be or not.
And they're all rumored.
They are all rumored to
And
possibly maybe have happened. I don't know.
Could happen, but maybe.
But some of it says that she, like, fat shames.
Yeah.
Which, like, she has built a fucking persona on being like, fucking look at me, love me how it is. You ain't going to say shit.
While playing the flute.
While playing the fucking flute, baby.
Yeah.
And then making people go out there and play the skin flute on stage or something like that.
Apparently.
Not a good look, Miss Lizzo. Mm-hmm. And we were Lizzo boys, you know? Truth hurts.
Is that why? Yeah.
That's the one.
Why were we Lizzo boys again?
Because I said I liked the song.
Oh, yeah.
It's
a catchy tune. It's a catchy tune.
The clip, the clang, clang.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Truth Hurts. I remember that.
You thought the song was called Clang,
I messed up the name of Lizzo's song. Sue me. Well, no, don't. Because
allegedly.
That's
why we're saying allegedly.
That's why actually.
Lizzo, don't sue us.
Don't sue
Melissa.
us. We're not Mrs.
Mrs. Jefferson.
Yeah, that's it. Jefferson.
Miss Jefferson.
Yeah, we don't know if she's married.
Well, I don't
Miss Jefferson.
Yeah.
Bad luck. Allegedly.
Yeah. It's a bad alleged look.
How do they corroborate this? What do investigators need to go to Amsterdam and be like, all right, I'll go.
Yeah. It's like.
With the bar where they were shooting and eating bananas. Oh, I'll do it. I'll go. I'll handle the case.
Do you think that place is going to get more, like.
As if Amsterdam needed more fucking attention on bananas and vaginas. They probably got wilder shit happening over there.
I mean, I had no idea that was going on.
You ever been to Amsterdam?
No, I want to go.
Does this make you want
Should we go to Amsterdam and we'll go to Banana Bar and we'll check it out for ourselves?
I am very good. I am okay. I am very, very happy.
We don't have to eat the bananas, but I want to see someone else eat a banana.
Oh, in that case. No, I don't want to fucking see anyone shoving any fruits in or around their flampt.
Come on, you live one time.
I've lived enough lifetimes to not want to see that. Trust me.
You just want to. I just want to see an old, rickety man be like, "This is the best part of my day is eating the banana at his hoop banger."
God, why? That doesn't sound. And also, way cooler fruit that you can do.
Yeah, I wouldn't go banana. I'd probably cucumber though.
Cukies.
I love cucumbers.
No, I'm a big cukie guy.
I know.
Peaches. You fucking cut them up into little slivers, like the peaches you get jarred or canned or something like that.
You know what I had the other day for the first time? A donut peach. You ever have one of those?
Nope.
It's like more round. It's like this. It's fucking juicy. The thing was sopping wet all over me.
You fucking fuck in your mouth, wasn't it?
Dude, like crazy.
Yeah, I bet.
I was covered in the juice.
Oh. So sick. Yeah, this is not very good for Lizzo.
Yeah, Lizzo, this is a bad alleged look.
Allegedly, this is a bad
look.
If this stuff were not alleged, it'd be a bad look. But the fact of where it is right now, it allegedly being not possibly maybe.
Rumored to be alleged.
It could be a bad look.
Yeah.
But, boy.
We don't want to be sued by, because of your rumored alleged.
Yeah, we're just listen. This is a journalistic podcast here.
Yeah,
we're not saying that it happened, but we're saying if it did, it would be crazy.
Yeah, it would, Lizzo. Please don't do that to your dancers. Also, who knows if it's true?
Bananas, though.
See, that's the part that I think is the most incriminating. Is like the place is called Banana Bar.
Yeah, what do you fucking expect? If you go into an ice cream parlor, there's gonna be ice cream there.
But I'm saying I don't think that this thing is. For me, and again, this is me speculation, allegedly
rumor. Crazy, maybe.
If the place is called Banana Bar and there's a story coming out that you making people eat bananas out of someone's hoe banger, I feel like that happened.
Again with the hoe banger, huh? couldn't mix it up there. Couldn't have said anything else.
I can't think right now. All I'm thinking of is the sight of a banana coming out.
Oh, God.
You think it's
like a dick. It's like a penis, Joey.
One that curves upward.
People's penises do that.
I know.
There's people's penises that do that. So, like, what if they're... Don't look at me. Don't point at me.
Oh, I did. I was asking.
No, definitely not.
This was you?
I don't... No.
All right.
I think that they went to a place that's called Banana Room. It's like, that's probably like their fucking bread and butter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do the banana trick every night.
Like, you know how you go to that fucking seafood market in Seattle to see fish get tossed.
Right.
You know, you go to that hot dog stand in Chicago to hear people get berated about hot dogs.
You know what's bullshit? When I went to Seattle, we went there. I didn't see one fish. I mean, I saw the fish, but no one was throwing them around.
I think you have to buy fish.
That might be it. But no one was buying one? Fuck.
I think you probably have to buy it and be like, toss it to me across this cold, wet market. Hey, don't.
Is that where Free Willy takes place? Because they did that in Free Willy.
Might have been.
Also, there's something about a fish being wrapped in newspaper that I'm like, this looks delicious.
I need it right now.
It's just because usually, like, wet newspaper is disgusting. But when a fish is in the newspaper,
yes.
I'm like, this looks good.
I'll tell you, seriously, when I see that, I want to do that, like, old cartoon thing where, like, cats put the fish in their mouth and they just pull out the whole fucking skeleton. And it's like, oh.
A fish in newspaper looks so delightful.
Yeah, and it probably is disgusting.
Yeah, it probably is.
Because you have the smell of the ink and paper now all over this fish.
Yeah.
Which you don't want.
You don't want the sports section leaking onto your fish.
Yeah, you think I want to eat fucking Garfield and Friends? No, I want to eat some good old-fashioned halibut.
Yeah. What's that?
It's a fish.
Got it. I don't know many species of fish.
Name all the ones you know.
Bass.
Okay.
Minnow. Tuna. Gold.
Okay.
Fighting fish.
That's a new one to me.
The fighter fish.
Fighter fish?
They fight each other if you put them in the same bowl.
Is that why they're called fighter fish?
Yeah, it looks like they have like ribbons.
Oh, like rainbow rainbow fish?
No, I know the rainbow fish. That was a good book.
That was a good book.
Are there rainbow? Yeah, there is rainbow trout.
There's
trout.
Yeah. There's a big one you're missing.
Flounder.
There's also a
fluke.
There's a bigger one.
Salmon.
There it is.
Yeah.
Come on. Catfish.
Sturgeon. Catfish.
Yeah.
I had a fish, didn't I?
I think your sister had a fish, didn't she?
I think that was a fighting fish.
Never heard of a fighting fish.
Maybe you'll know the actual name of it. Because we call them fighting fish, and I think that's but I think that's what they're called, fighting fish. Yeah, these things. What the fuck are these called? Betta fish?
Betas. Yeah, betas.
Are they called betas?
They're called betas. Yeah.
Well, there's two T's.
A beta like you would know that.
Are you crying right now?
I yawned and there was a little tear behind it.
Okay, take it easy, buddy.
You know who does not have any beta fish? Alphas. That's what Frankie Skins would say.
Anyway, we do have some more sponsors for today. We have some more sponsors. The first one being Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a lot of fun. Okay, it is a sports game that you can play from your phone or your computer or whatever. You can pick 2 to 6 players, and if they score more or less than their Prize Picks projections, you can win up to 25x your money on any entry. So basically, football season is actually coming up, and I'm excited. So, like, they'll say, okay, Patrick Mahomes, if he's going to throw over 2.5 touchdowns or less than 2.5 touchdowns, they set that projection. You pick, he's done this. Like they said, pick 2 to 6 players. You can do that up to 6 times and win 25 times your money. So, really fun game. I've played it a bunch. And also, they have every sport you can imagine. They have PGA, NHL, MLB, NFL, NBA, soccer, men's college basketball. They have F1 on there. I saw it one time. It was like pit stops or something. But entries can be made in 60 seconds or less. It's that easy. Currently operational in over 30 states and Canada. But yeah, so download the PrizePicks app and go to prizepicks.com to sign up. First-time users will receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100 with the promo code BASEMENT. So if you deposit $100, PrizePicks will also put $100 into your account. That's if you use the promo code BASEMENT. So don't forget to do that. But yeah, so sign up, prizepicks.com, or download the PrizePicks app and use the promo code BASEMENT for an instant deposit match up to $100. Also, this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is great for those who are trying to get into therapy. If you haven't been to therapy, I highly suggest it. I've been in therapy for years. I do it every single week. I think it is amazing. And every time we record a weekly episode, this is the day that I do therapy. So I'm nice, and because I have to deal with him. But yeah, sometimes in life, you're faced with tough decisions or things like that. So you don't necessarily need something that's so pressing in like a pressing matter in your life to start therapy. You could have a lot of career choices coming up, and you don't really know, maybe something with your relationship or your career or whatever the case may be. These types of things may kind of fly under the radar in your life, so they don't always feel like they're damaging you in some way or causing you any stress. But with BetterHelp and with therapy, they can help you identify those things and also make those sort of roadmaps a little more clear. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's affordable. You just go on, you fill out their site, you fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. So let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/basementyard today to get 10% off of your first month. That is BetterHelp, HELP.com/basementyard. Okay? And that's that.
That is that.
A good addition.
I don't like that you said you have to deal with me. I don't like that one bit. So take that back.
I take it back. A big story, a huge story, probably the biggest story we've ever come across, honestly, on this show. There was a Florida manatee whose name was Hugh, and it died from internal injuries after his brother, whose name was Buffett, fucked him crazy.
Yeah.
So like a wild incest bout of sex killed Hugh the manatee.
All the homies are dropping, you know. First fucking Harambe, now Hugh.
That was 400 years ago. Harambe.
First of all, it was 7 years ago, bitch. You never forget.
That's crazy.
That I remember that.
Yeah. Imagine being that kid who Harambe was dragging around.
I saw someone posted that, and they were like finding out that that was the kid, and the person was just like, because Harambe, that was national news, baby. That was a big deal. They did our boy dirty. Or her?
Dude, you know how bad of a parent you have to be to like let your kid fall into a
No
gorilla?
one lets their fucking kid fall, Joey. It fell. Your parent blaming them now?
Kind of.
You're being a bitch.
It's the gorilla hole. The gorilla cage.
Yes, Joey, and listen to what I'm saying.
Hold that fucker's hand.
I'm sure something happened where they fell in accidentally. How old was the kid again?
Something.
Bro, I got to tell you, I've softened up because I used to see in 2016 when that came out, I saw that. I was like, God damn. If I were to see that now with that little baby sitting there looking up and Harambe taking, I couldn't fucking deal with it now.
I mean, yeah, dude, a fucking gorilla.
I'm soft like baby shit now.
Can you imagine a gorilla just...
God, no, Joey. Jesus
Dude, you would turn
Christ.
that kid into soup.
Fucking, yeah, it would be fucking, Stretch Armstrong all over again.
Pull the baby apart.
Oh, my God. That's horrible. Why do you think this stuff?
Why would they do that? I don't think they would do that.
Well, that's the thing is that the video was like Harambe was trying to protect the kid. It like pulled it in close to like protect it from like drowning, or because it was in like there was like shallow water there too.
Well, he was like dragging him through the water. Yeah.
He wasn't dragging him.
No, he was dragging him.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
No, he was dragging him.
Don't fucking talk shit about our boy. All right.
Who?
Harambe.
I'm not. I'm Team Gorilla.
You should be Team Gorilla because that's the only fucking team to be, and Team Hugh here.
Hugh got put down.
Kind of wild.
How do you fuck your brother to
I read the report and it said like they believed that the death was natural causes, but it was not helped by like. Sorry, I'm yawning in the middle of this statement. It was not helped by like fucking torn up asshole and like sex. Yeah, shit like that.
Oh my God, dude.
Are you
I'm
reading
reading
it?
this and it's kind of insane. Okay, I don't want to laugh because a manatee is now fucking dead as hell.
Oh no.
I like manatees.
I did too, but
fuck.
I like manatees.
They're like the dogs of the ocean, they
Are
say.
they though?
Yeah.
I thought that was seals or otters.
Wrong.
Manatees
Otters,
are called
though?
sea cows, you stupid idiot.
That's what it is.
That's
The
what
cow,
it is.
Yeah,
Not
fuck.
dogs.
Yeah, maybe
They're
you're
big
right.
fucking idiot cows.
Otters are cool though because they lay on their backs
And they hold hands.
and they hug each
They
other.
hold hands. I just read a book to Ruby about that before bedtime the other night.
Hugging is so like
Awesome.
Would you rather hug or kiss for the rest of your life?
Hug.
Easily.
Without a doubt.
But yeah, apparently, dude. So him and his brother lived together for 27 years. I didn't even know fucking manatees lived that long.
Roommates, right?
Yeah, roommates. Gay lovers. It
We've
looks
heard that one before.
But they had some high intensity sex, and his bigger brother caused a, hold on to your seats, 14.5 centimeter rip in his colon. Guy was not gentle.
Dude, manatees got fucking big old...
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know, like, I can't even think about animals like that having dicks.
What's the size of like a manatee's jitterbug?
Manatee penis.
Good?
I'm not seeing it.
Do they even have... Where are they hidden on that fucking gelatinous blob of a body of theirs?
These things don't look real. This picture pops up. of a woman and this thing's hugging its feet. I'll tell you this right now.
That's not a manatee, dude. That's
Yes,
a
it
drawing.
is.
That's fake. That's not real.
No, it's not. That's a manatee, you stupid fucking bitch.
Is it really?
But
They have teeth?
I'm sure they have teeth.
What do they got teeth for?
Eating, smiling.
What do they eat?
I'm telling you this right now, and I'm dead serious. If I'm that woman who's hanging off a boat and a manatee's hugging its legs,
I'm kicking it right in the fucking face.
no, I'm going down and I'm giving it a proper hug.
Oh, you went British for it.
Proper.
I'm not. I'm anything. If I'm getting out of the ocean and something grabs my feet, I am flailing like a fucking child.
No, I want to hug every animal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do it.
There was a video the other day. My sister sent it to me. She's like, you'd be dead because people were driving on the highway.
That's how they drive, Joey. That's exactly how they drive.
People were driving on the highway and they had the window rolled down and there's a bear like on the side of the road and the bear just turns around and looks at them and whatever and they just like slow down and then the bear gets up on its hind legs and just goes. I'd have been like, pull the fucking car over.
Bro,
I'm going to hug the bear.
My-
and then I would have been like, whoever's in the back seat, get in Ubers.
Yeah.
'cause we're putting the
Put
bear,
the bear
in
in the back, baby.
And the bear's coming with.
Dude, Beatrice came face to face with a bear at the lake house. Yeah.
Face.
To face. This close, if not closer. She heard something like going through the garbage outside during the day. And she went out there thinking it was my dad. And she was like, what are you doing? And obviously in Spanish, she said it. I can't.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
And then she went over and the thing stood up and was fucking in her face. And she said she couldn't realize, and she backed up and it ran back. But she said it was clearly a cub. And I was like, you were so fucking lucky.
There was a cub.
Which, you know what cubs mean. Hey, guys, here, watch this. I'm going to be Steve Irwin for a sec. If you see a bear and you think it's not an adult, stay the fuck away from it.
Yeah, because if you touch that cub, you're fucking dead.
If you fuck touching it, go anywhere near it. You ever heard the term mama bear? You know where that comes from? That fucking mama bear will come there and it'll take your whole asshole and it'll make it a blanket.
Yeah, it will. It'll turn your fucking little rim into a necklace.
It'll light you up like a fucking 4th of July, baby.
I can't even, where's a manatee cock, dude?
Can you?
Safe search blurring is on? How do I turn this virgin shit off?
Dude,
Show me the dicks.
I can't imagine.
Oh, wait.
Whoa. 14 centimeters, by the way. If we're doing math here, folks, it's about 6 inches and change.
Son,
No?
this picture is...
No?
There's 4...
No.
I'm going to show you because I can't put...
You can't show the people.
That's a long... Look at
What
that
is
thing.
that? Is that a baby?
What it looks like is an elephant trunk.
That's no way. Dude, I can't even really tell what I'm looking at.
I don't either.
That looks like a newborn human.
It looks like the leg of a tree.
That looks like just fucking old bubblegum.
It does look like old bubblegum. It looks like a purple hoof.
If you were to tell me what Grimace's butt looks like, I'd draw that. Color
Yeah.
and all.
Yeah, so apparently they got dicks, dude, and Hugh got and paid the ultimate price for having a
14 centimeter. First of all, this happened in Florida. Fuck you for putting it in centimeters. Give us good old American inches.
14. Okay, let me check.
14. It's 2.54 centimeters in an inch. So do the math right there.
It's a 5.7 inch.
Yeah.
But that's not the penis.
That's in a rip in the colon.
Yeah,
Joey.
you know how big your fucking cod has to be to make a 6-inch rip?
Talking about big, just fucking good old fashioned dangerous.
It has to be girthy, probably.
It's got to be fucking scary looking, like with like teeth and just evil.
It doesn't. I saw it. It just looks like a purple, like a thick vein.
Yeah.
What do you?
That's what I imagine, just like evil, like emitting from it. Like
Yeah, I didn't know that manatees fucked each other.
I didn't know manatee brothers fucked each other. They should fucking hit up the island
they
boys.
have gay incest in manatee kingdom. That's kind of crazy.
I don't know, bro. The ocean, crazy place. Wilder stuff is happening out there.
Do you think all animals have gayness?
Of course, I do. I do think if you want me to get fucking podcast voice for you,
No, but some dogs are like gay. You're like, yeah, the dog's gay.
bro, mad dogs are gay.
Don't look at me and say that. Don't look at me. But what about like birds? You think birds are gay?
I think they're probably those penguins that were gay.
Penguins are gay.
Bro, think about it like this. If it naturally occurs amongst fucking humans.
Cat gay?
Cats are a little fucking crazy, though.
They're bitches.
Cats, I feel like cats they're lesbians, cats. Like, they got okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got like a thing about them that's like.
They're more lesbian.
They're more lesbian than they are gay.
Yeah, okay.
But if it naturally happens amongst humans, then of course it naturally happens amongst animals.
Caterpillars, though? Like, you think caterpillars?
But caterpillars don't got wangs, do they?
Any living thing? Like, you think...
I think it's mammals.
You think trees could be gay? Because they're alive. Yeah, that's terrifying that he really did that, though. I don't know who's out there. It's probably Greg.
It's gotta be Greg.
But moved the fucking 6 foot fucking thing.
Ant can get that low.
Get low, get low.
Dude, any mammal can be gay. Insects can't be gay.
Do you think mosquitoes could be gay?
Insects.
Oh, they're sucking dudes all the time.
They're sucking fucking everything. They're sucking anything that got blood.
Yeah, what? That was a horse.
Careful.
What? Am I slut shaming mosquitoes? Yeah.
They just suck anything that moves, Joe.
Yeah, it's alleged though.
But again, insect right there. There's a mosquito.
Oh, you think insects are gay?
No, I don't think insects can't, because I don't think insects fuck with wieners and fucking Jimmy Jams.
Oh, you think they? What do you think they do? No, of course they do. What do you mean?
No, they don't. They lay eggs, Joey.
I have seen flies fucking.
I have too, but like I don't think a fly has a fucking penis. I think they're probably just like giving them like a spit.
No, dude, they're fucking.
No way.
I bet you flies have cocks. Do flies have penis? The male's penis has sharp hooks and spines that serve as Velcro, letting it keep hold of the female. Oh, we talked about this.
Did we?
I think.
Fucking get over here.
I think they have 2 dicks. They have one that like.
No,
holds
cockroaches.
them.
Cockroaches. Got 2.
That was what cockroaches.
Cockroaches has one that like fucking grabs them, and the other that
fucks them. Yeah,
does the thing.
Which is
that's insane.
Yeah, that would never.
Too much.
Yeah, too much. But this one has a sharp hooks, so that once it gets it in there, it's like I'm not leaving until I'm done with the stuff.
It doesn't hurt the receiver.
They probably got tough pussies. But look, they fuck just like us. Look at that, dude. He's got this thing bent over, going to town.
Face down, ass up on a fucking cherry leaf.
Dude, look at this.
What the fuck happened to me there? On a cherry leaf.
This fly's got her bent over, giving her the biz.
Bzz.
Well, obviously, we're not going to continue the podcast after that.
That was so good. You gotta give me credit, man. You gotta.
I gotta.
You gotta give me credit.
You gotta not.
That was so good.
No.
Fucking what did you call it when 2 bees are having sex? Just indulge me here. This will be a good clip.
What do you call it?
What'll be a good clip?
Okay. Oh, you want to do a clip? Go. Ready?
Hold on. What do you call it when 2 bees are having sex?
What do you call it?
One is giving the other the business.
That sucked the second time.
I got another joke for you.
Okay, go.
You ready? We'll end on this, okay?
Yeah.
3 guys sitting in a bar, okay? One guy goes, guys, I believe I have the fucking...
You think I haven't seen this, Frank? It's a viral clip going around right now, you dumb piece of shit. You think I haven't seen this joke? The Kelsey Brothers podcast? Is that the one you're referring to?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me tell my joke. So one guy says like...
You can't just do this and steal the joke. It's going viral now.
Who's gonna get upset? A football player? He'll forget about it tomorrow. All right?
Don't do the joke. It's 10 minutes long.
All right. It is pretty long. But, well, you know what isn't 10 minutes long? The Basement Yard Podcast, which we want to thank you for watching and listening. We sincerely appreciate it. You can join us here for new Monday videos every Monday. You got to start and end with the same energy, babe.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching the Basement Yard Podcast. I've been Frankie Alvarez. For Joe Santagato, I want to bid you all adieu. I want to say that we do new weekly episodes every single Monday, 7 a.m. on YouTube. And then for our Patreon subscribers, yeah, you lucky few out there. There's a lot. There's more than a few. Are you over me?
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of here.
Okay,
yeah,
all
sure.
right. Nah, go fucking... I'll end it as Joe. Go fucking.
Well, I don't do that.
Yeah, you do.
No.
I'll end it as 2012 Joe.
How about just end it, dude? How about do that?
I'll end it as 2015 Joe. So like you can go. So like you can go on YouTube. And you can go there and fucking like it. You're fucking Puerto Rican now. Yo, seriously, go check out the page.
Dude, shut the fuck. Okay, I'm not. You're done. I gave you 5 tries.
Okay.
You are done. Go follow the show at The Basement on TikTok and Instagram, and that as well. We'll see you guys next time.
See you. Bye.